folks, Papa Boris here playing some more Forestygian. Let's take a look at our new starting deck here. We've got a heal card if you save it. Otherwise, it's 1 max mana per 1 damage dealt, so not current mana. And then this is 2 unconditional mana, which for a starting card is pretty great. And then you can also get extra cards per max mana. You know, I might just treat this as a plus max or plus mana card. I don't know if I care too much about waiting for 20 max mana, especially because we're going to be playing this time with the assassin, who does not have very much. Well, she has 16 max mana, which is not bad, but she would need to gain some max mana, which I guess she could gain from the other card, so maybe I could get the extra card draws. I really, really like the assassin when I played her before, but that was a few difficulties ago. That was back here. And I did die with the last 2 characters in a rather ignoble fashion, but let's see what we can do here. So we've got 5 mana, 1 damage. This is 1 damage to just 2 closest enemies, but then you do twice as much damage, so if you can get a flat damage bonus with this, you can start doing lots of damage with that, and sometimes also clawing your way to victory can be helpful. All right, we've got basic bitches, and then 1 more damage from all abilities. So this may not be economical here because I just do 2 damage to these guys regardless. Although if I did this and then, you know, let's just see what happens. So we're gonna click on this. And we're just gonna keep clicking this button and kind of see where we're at. Okay, I think this is probably fine as long as I can just kill this guy. So what? I could save this even to use next time. So we click on this, we do this, this. And now the question is, can I claw this guy to death? Definitely. I could even maybe do this. And then again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this seems fine, because I can do that, and then this guy's asleep, and we even have a couple of double sleepers. Okay. This doesn't really do anything, because it's just healing. So I think here we just keep it really simple. We glurp, 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 glurp. That's a 0 mana. And then we do this and this. Oh, I see 2 Fury. So you can actually stack a lot of Furies with it. But I think we just want to do this 2 times. 1, 2. I'm taking 6 damage. It's fine. I think we can just get through it here because of these guys' passives. So we go glurp, 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 glurp. No, gosh, that's not quite as much mana as I was hoping I'd have. Well, let's see. If we just do this, can I get away with it? Yeah, I can take the hit here. We're just going to be lazy. It's maybe not optimal, but it is satisfactory. So now we glurp, 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 and we can claw our way to victory. Okay, well, you know what I'm looking for. Flat damage and bonus mana. So here we have Intellect, which I do appreciate. And then 1 more. Ooh, I love the reach. We do love ourselves some reach. Mana cards in hand and extra card. Yeah, I think we'll just go for the Intellect here. Unfortunately, it's just 1 Intellect. So it's 1 Intellect, max health, and draw a card. 1 Intellect, a bunch of max health, and a leech, which could go well with like the doubling of the damage. Bunch of max health, and then 2 health per enemy defeated. So I'm torn between these 2. I do like drawing extra cards. This is a very unconditional card. You could just play it, not worry about it. Max health could be good because it gives me a resource I could spend, and unlike a card next turn, which can help next turn, this would help me now. 1 mana per 2 damage dealt. That could, I think I'm gonna take it. I just want the mana here. All right, here we have per 7 mana missing, and we can get some reach. This is max health 6 and just an unconditional 1 enemy per 10 max mana. And then over here we have 6 mana if I save it. I'm gonna take this. I just think it's good to have mana cards. And since I have 2 starting cards in this run that are hold cards, if I start with one of them, don't use it in the first round and wait to draw that plum, 6 mana could be a really huge deal. All right, so we've got these guys which are bad to hit over and over, and I think I made some mistakes, as some friendly commenters pointed out, you know, kind of hitting these guys a lot unnecessarily. This is per 1 damage dealt. Okay, so I think the way you do it is you do something like this to double your damage. Now I'm doing 8 damage here. And then I can do this to get 1 mana per 2 damage dealt. The problem is I'm not sure if I'm wasting the mana or not. So if I do this, for example, to buff the intellect, and then I do this, I still pay a mana. Okay, this is fine. We'll click on this button. And now I need to worry about this. I think we'll do it. We'll click the button. So now the question is, as long as I can kill these two guys, it doesn't matter that I raged them. Do I want to do this on one of these or save it for the next turn? I have these retain cards that I might want to save. Let me just see what happens if I try to maximize my mana this turn. Okay, so if I do this, I could do the classic combo of this into this, and then I could still just do this. Or I could do this. So this is 2 damage for 3 mana, but I get more fury, or I could do 6 damage for 5 mana. This is more mana, or this is more damage than mana. This is less damage than mana, but this gives me the extra fury stacks. And I have more mana to work with overall. I'm gonna do this. I could be wrong about it, but we're just gonna do this to maximize our fury stacks, and then we're gonna pass the turn. All right, so I didn't take any damage there. We have this thing, which could give me extra card draw, but I would need to have 20 max mana, and I am 1 shy, so there's really no reason to save this unless I want to... Oh, no, I do want to save it, so I can use this to get 6 mana next turn. I think I definitely should save this. So that means that my turn is definitely going to be this, and the question is, you know, can I just not die, basically? If I do something like... Oh, I could claw, actually. So I could do claws and just kill these 2 guys. Problem is then I run out of my fury. But I could still do this into a claw. And I'm getting hit for 7. Okay, so so that's one option. The other option is to play it, you know, Boris style and just always go for maximum AoE. So if I do something like this and this, I'm getting hit here for 9. I feel like I just did worse overall this way, unless I do maybe this into this. But this guy doesn't die. Still getting hit. I'm getting hit for even more. All right, we're gonna go for... Whoops, I clicked way too much. We're gonna go for the... Well, what was the first... Shit, I can't remember what the first thing I did was. Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna try the claw. This, and then, like, this into this. Something went wrong. No, this is 7. This is 7. Yay! I managed to do the thing I did before again. Woo! Okay, so I take 7. Okay, if I can increase my max mana, which I can increase max mana with this. Okay, so I definitely want the 6 mana versus the 6 health, I think. Unless I end up dying, in which case I'm gonna have to go back and do this at the beginning of my turn instead. Although, oh, this is per 6 cards in hand. Oh, I only get to do 1 of these. Oh, crud. Well, I think I just need the 6 mana. I think much as cool as that would have been to have extra cards, I think I just needed to take the maximum mana there. Okay, so we've got very annoying only 1 reach instead of 2. I could have increased my max mana by 1. But no, there's just no way to increase my max mana unless I do this. But if I do that first, then I don't get 6 mana. Okay, so we have to do this. We're just gonna glurp away here. Maybe I'll hold on to this card and just kind of see if I can survive. So with this, I could do claw. I could do this. So this kills 2 of them. Oh wait, this is strictly better. This is same mana, but it does extra damage. So we'll do this. Okay, my reach is over, but now I can do this, and then I could do this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna call it satisficing here. We have 2 stacks of fury. Everyone died, and I'm alive. So we'll just call it a day. Now I kept 2 cards, so I can use 2 6 mana effect things. Okay, and I might want to actually do this before I do either one of them. Next ability gains 1 max mana per 6 damage dealt. And then per 20 max mana, I draw extra cards. The problem is, I don't know if I really care about drawing extra cards, right? Because that just might be, it just might be over here. But fine, we'll do it. So I do this, and then we click on this and get the intellect bonus. So now we do this, and it doesn't even cost any mana. That seems fine. So we're gonna glurp, glurp, glurp. And now this, I think it actually doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. Okay, got there. That was actually not too bad. The extra card draw never really happened. We got the lose health equal to mana missing. Wah, wah. And then, oh my god, extra damage. I have to do this. It's only 1 damage, but she does start with 16. I don't have any lower max health cards. It's just a flat damage, which goes really well with Fury. There's just no chance I'm taking anything else. This is actually pretty good. You know, status gets twice the stacks and it's all great and all, but okay. Health equal to mana missing per 3 health lost. 2 mana per 3 health. You get 2 mana and 1 reap. 2 health per enemy defeated. Per 4 health lost. 1 extra card per 10 mana you have. So you have to, like, keep mana to gain mana? Extra card per mana you have, but then 2 mana. Oh, no, that actually works pretty well. Okay, so let's say I do this and I lose 8 health. I would get 4 mana, 2 idealism, and then I would draw an extra card. Or 2 if I could get my mana up to 20. Per 5 health lost, 2 mana, and extra card per 20 max health. Okay, so this is the least amount of health lost, but all it does is give me back health. But that may be good because I lose health. So I could, like, lose the health, get mana, spend the mana to kill enemies, and then recoup the cost of the sacrifice. This extra card business is just sort of whatever. I'm gonna just take this. It gives me the most mana and an ability that heals back the health I spent to get that mana. I think I'm just gonna play it safe here. All right, we've got just 2 health, and it's a retain. 4 mana missing, but if below half mana per 4 mana you have 1 more damage. Okay, so this could potentially... It's difficult for this to give me 2 stacks, so it's a pretty crappy card. And we have another one of these things. Health equal to mana missing per 5 health lost. Yeah, we're just going to take this one. These all kind of suck, unfortunately, but this just gives me some free health and an unconditional grandeur, and I can also save it, and then I could use cards in my deck that require me to have 6 cards, which I have several of. All right, 3rd battle, here we go. All right, we got more of these guys that take extra damage from all abilities, which is fine with me. And what are you? 1 hit for 3 or more double. So you want to claw this guy, but you need to have some extra damage first. Okay, this is very efficient just right off the bat. So what is this? Health equal to mana missing. Oh boy. And I probably want to retain this. 1 max mana per 1 damage dealt. There actually is a case to be made to do this turn, because the per 6 cards is just healing, which, okay, maybe I don't care about too much. And gaining the max mana off of that would mean that, where are you? This thing would actually reach 2 extra enemies, which could be a little bit ridiculous in some cases. So I kind of want to maybe angle for that. Okay, so let's say we just do this, and then we do this twice. Okay, now I can lose 13 health and get 8 mana. Cool. But then I can defeat 2 enemies and get 4 health. I don't know if that was good, guys. I'm not 100% convinced. Hold on. I should have done this when I was doing more damage. Where was I doing Fury? Right there? Okay, so right here, we want to do this. Okay, and then we get up to 27 max mana. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Can't actually use this because I'm missing too much mana. Ha ha ha! The problem with gaining max mana is this becomes unusable. Hilarious. All right. This is uncomfortable. Yeah, so if I do this and I get all this max mana, I immediately cannot use this. Fascinating. I would like to use this turn. I'd like to use it right now, in fact, except that I can't because, yeah, if I could use this, it would be really great since then I could just kill these things pretty easily. I could just not use it. It sucks that this thing is not retained. Okay. So there's another way to do this, which is to not worry about this thing. I could just do this, get a modest 4 health. Now, I'm not killing anything at the moment. But I could do this twice. 1, and now this isn't doubling the damage, but I heal. And now I'm getting hit for 14 and I die. Okay. Well, that's not exactly the coolest thing I could imagine. Maybe I want to retain that. Let's see if I can retain that. I would have to now get a little creative. If I do this and this, I get hit for 6. But then I could heal 6. Maybe. The problem is I have these other things. I'd rather, like, get 6 mana, for example. Ugh, this thing. And I never did get the max mana. So really, I just gave up my chance of increasing my max mana to a ludicrous level in order to, what? To use my sacrifice card. What if I decide to do it the other way around? What if I say, you know what? Let's not sacrifice. Let's just friggin' go for it. And do a bajillion damage and get up to 27 maximum mana. And then see if I can just survive the turn. So here I could, like, do this. In fact, I could even do this. Or this to actually kill an extra one. So I get hit for 6. I kept this card, I tossed it away. So sad I didn't get to use it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Because now I have a stack of Fury going into the next turn. Oh, the problem is this is actually kind of a lot of damage. Oh god, I messed up. I don't get the mana from this because I didn't save my card. Oh, that's the problem. I think I might have screwed it up. I think I might have undone the correct move and left myself without a way to actually kill these enemies because unfortunately, well, there's a lot of damage going at these guys. Let's see. Can I possibly kill enough enemies? Oh, God. I'm getting hit for 18 here. I just can't. I couldn't get out of it. Yep. So there's 18 damage coming at me that way. Is there really any realistic other thing I could do? I could wait on this to get the extra damage later. Like, I could do this first. And then do this. But that doesn't make sense. I think I definitely want to do that when I have Fury. So I could do this, then drink this. And now I have something like this going on. Nope. There are no two bones about it, my friends. This assassin is very dead. Although perhaps, if I had saved that one card, not gotten all this max mana, and then gotten to use 6 mana this turn, it's a tough call. But the reach would have been good, although it would have only been one extra enemy. Maybe then I could have pulled off some claws and killed off these enemies. But I just ran out of mana, unfortunately, and didn't quite have enough health to survive the attack. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.